One day Alice was hard at work on her history essay, which was due in at midnight. However, our poor student just couldn't concentrate, and her mind wandered. She thought she saw an elusive white rabbit who held the answer, and followed it down its winding rabbit hole in the warren of West House stairs. Alice tried to follow her furry friend out of the tricky doors blocking the entrance. Alas, Alice had forgotten her student card. On her way back to retrieve it, the siren "eat me, drink me" call of the vendors overpowered our fair heroine. Yet what was this? The powers of such a drink! Alice's card was attached to the bottle, and the doors had to let her through after all. She followed the fleeting feet of the rabbit into the plodge, where the wise caterpillars of all knowledge, the porters, reside. They asked Alice if the answer to her question may truly lie within the Forest of Books. But Alice shook her head and fearfully backed away from such a dark and dreaded place. The porters decided she had better chance the sign forest instead. Alice used the signs to find the route to her lecture theatre. Surely that's where the rabbit had fled? Alice was taking the shortest route towards her goal when she realised the path had disappeared. Her worries were interrupted by a grinning Cheshire cat. "Which way do you want, my dear?" he asked, pointing her in every direction. "Well, I was following the rabbit, as I'm sure he had my essay's answer," replied Alice. Continuing to point, he answered, "If I were you, I would go through the shortcut to see the Queen. She'll get you your answer, if you do it her way." Alice ran to see the Queen, but such procrastinating annoyed the Queen of Homerton Hearts, who raged,
"Off with her head!"
Alice awoke with a start. Back at her desk, no rabbit in sight. "Send!" she pressed, and off whizzed her essay, 5 hours early. Alice started thinking.
Where was the Mad Hatter's tea party?
Alice checked she wasn't mistaken in her book, and there, on the page, was her ticket. Mad Hatter's HATStands, the tea party that night. Off she ran, and there at the auditorium doors, Tweedledum and Tweedledee let her through into the HATStands fun.